Welcome back to the potting shed. One of the lovely things about gardening is that you discover that things taste much more delicious than you thought they did. Case in point for me was sweet corn. I'd had the stuff in tins and liked it, but thought it was a little bit bland. Never really had a corn on the cob that tasted in any way delicious. But I got a packet of seeds last year for 50p and thought, well, give it a whirl, why not? And oh my goodness, they were absolutely scrumptious, and my neighbour's just going past with a mower. I'm trying it again this year, and you can start them off in toilet rolls. Is one that I've just made, and I'm going to show you how you can do that. The reason, just get another one. The reason that you start them off in toilet rolls is that they don't really like having their roots transplanted very much, so you can just shove the whole toilet roll in the ground and not have to worry about it. So 4 cuts in the bottom about 1 inch deep, and that then makes a base. Just pop those down like that. There we go. So now you've got a little pot essentially. Fill it with compost to about 1 inch from the top. So like that, great, and that's a little pot. And I am using sweet corn Incredible F1. F1 just means it's sterile and you can't save the seeds for next year. That's okay, don't mind spending another couple of quid. Oh, look at these lovely seeds. So there are my seeds, and I'm going to put one in each of the pots. Those down for a moment. So it's in there. Cover it again with some compost and wedge that down. There we are. And do as many as you need. Now, how many do you need is what you're saying to me. If you've got a square metre of sunny garden, you can plant 9 plants at a pinch. They need to be just over a foot apart. And you plant them in a grid. This is a really interesting thing. Most things you plant in rows, and that's so that you can see where they are and the thing that you've planted, and you can see what's weeds, so you can quickly hoe out the weeds. It's not because all the allotmenteers have got OCD, not at all. With a grid, these are planted in a grid, in a square system, because they are wind pollinated. So the wind blows along from one corn on the cob onto the other and fertilises it. If you had them in a row, that simply wouldn't work, but a grid system does it just fine. And as I say, 9 plants in a square metre of sunny garden and you're away. You will probably get between 9 and 18, if you're really lucky, more than 20 corns, and they will taste like nothing you've ever tasted before. Just start these off on a sunny windowsill. I've had mine in a cold greenhouse because I planted some more. Don't ask me how long ago I planted them, because every day is merging into every other at the moment, but these are the ones I planted a few weeks ago, and they are actually desperate to get out of their little toilet roll pots, but they're going to have to wait, because you have to wait until the last frosts are over, and here that can be anywhere up to early May. So another couple of weeks they've got to hang on in there in their little toilet roll pots, and then they can go out and they will romp away. If you have only got a metre square, you can do this great thing which is called the 3 sisters, and that's grow your sweet corn, and they will give you a really firm stem, and you can grow climbing beans up those, any sort really, but not too tall. You know, a bean that will grow to sort of 4 or 5 foot tall will be supported by your sweet corn. And then if you grow a squash or a pumpkin on the ground, that will be a weed suppressant. So on the ground you'll have a pumpkin, and then coming up you'll have your 9 sweet corn and 9 plants of some sort of bean growing off it, and that will be the most productive square metre of ground you could possibly imagine. You'll need to water it, of course, and feed it, but it will be fab. So sweet corn, I commend to you. Any twit can grow it like anything else. Good luck, stay well, bye bye.